Україно, прихилюся я до тебе, помолюся за твоє безкрайнє небо. Твоя мова калинова соловіна зігріває моє серце, Україна. Україна, ти моя Україна, і до тебе я лину, бо моє тут коріння, бо моє тут ім'я. Ти моя Україна, я для тебе дитина, я для тебе дитина, я частинка твоя. Ти мене поклич, я тебе почую.
So we're just driving out of the Grand Hotel, which is our hotel, and it's an interesting bus ahead of the Videoteca. We're about to go and eat somewhere this evening. This is the main, if you like, the main sort of esplanade or shopping street and walking area in Lviv. Some shops from Moscow I recognise, Yevrosit for example, others from the west, others completely unique. It's all nicely lit up. It looks like Christmas. They've got those decorations up, even though it's the first days of March, actually the 4th of March today. And it's an interesting use of Slavonic, of Cyrillics around, because obviously the Cyrillics are slightly different in the Ukraine, and they can do different things with them as well when they're using them artistically to show businesses' names on signs, and some of them are really quite imaginative. Это ВС, это Львов, да? Все эти машины имеют ВС на начале. Ага. So the BC, which is VS, is all the for Lvov. Hotel George. There's McDonald's again on the corner over there. My colleagues are having a laugh at my mania for filming everything, but afterwards they'll be happy enough when they can get their memories back by watching this on YouTube too. Yeah, it's a strange word in Ukrainian that means shoes.
Dalej trochę od Rogatynia 20 km mamy cerkiew 1988 roku.
Oh, music shop, that's a nice one.
Teoretycznie jakby się okazało, że nie musimy, to nawet moglibyśmy wieczorem wyjechać na noc
w piątek.
Wtedy sobie gdzieś po drodze prześpimy i będziemy w ciągu dnia.
To jeśli da radę, to byśmy mogli zrobić.
Tak zrobiliśmy, żeby...
Moglibyśmy wracać do tego miejsca, co?
No i potem pojechać spokojnie.
Oh, this is very, very...
Bo też nie chcemy
Cupola.
wam zabierać weekendu.
Well, this is very steep. This is where we're going, I think, this Cupola, because I heard them talking about it.
Piątek to i tak jest ciężko. Żebyśmy spokojnie, nie takim...
Wysadzić?
Na nebi zielonych sjaють, тихо по морю човен пливе.
Obrazy tam.
Tizian is on display here apparently.
Znany. To jest lwowska taka galeria.
Lviv Picture Gallery. Unfortunately we're now in the evening after a lovely meal, and so it's not very light, but that's what it is anyway.
Tak,
We're walking back to the hotel now. A co to był Chmielnicki?
To był taki hetman Ukrainy.
Aha, pierwszy hetman? Czy?
Nie pierwszy.
Walczył z Polską.
Tak.
Aha.
Jak
Okej.
idziemy tam Krzysztofem, ja mówię, zobacz pomnik Chmielnickiemu, on mówi, tam był Chmielnicki, a mój tam mówi,
No, niestety.
Tam zaraz za granicą, nie?
No tak, taki duży, tak na rawie ruskiej tam było tak.
No i co on wtedy zrobił?
I on
Chleb.
był tamten podchodzi.
The Lviv University,
W różnych miejscach Lwowa.
which was the oldest university in Eastern Europe. This one, along with the one in Tallinn, Estonia, is older than any of the ones in Poland today. Probably the oldest in Poland today is the Jagiellonian in Krakow, but this is an ancient university. Some of the opulence of the Grand Hotel here in Lviv. This is the highest floor, the fourth floor. It's not quite the highest, it's the highest as far as this one's concerned, but then there's another staircase up here which takes you even higher to higher floors, but that's just a two-way staircase, whereas this one here is very grand. It's sort of like a spiral thing here like that. It's all very grand indeed, and you've got these lovely red carpets, artwork in the hallways, and they've got these double doors, my room's 407, as you can see, and then coming into it, you can close the door. The key's got this big wadge thing on the end there like that, and then it's got this thing you can put outside. She's got in Ukrainian, "Proшу nie turbovati," which is "do not disturb please," or you can ask this lady to come, "Proшу pribrati," which is "make the room please." So you can put those messages outside. I can put this on here to give myself some extra protection from these odd people in hats. And what else do I want? There's the inevitable evacuation. I don't know why I'm still in my hat, by the way, in the service of hats. And again, these lovely stained glass windows, nice chandelier. So, what can I do? There's the minibar. The water is free with compliments. It says here, "Z najkrasnymi pobażaniami." It's very funny language. If you know Russian, then Ukrainian seems funny. If you don't know Russian, then Ukrainian would just seem normal. But if you know Russian, then Ukrainian will seem funny. There's me doing my other camera, just charging up my Vado there in the computer. Nice artwork over this nice bed here. Nice colours. The coordination of this colour scheme here on the bed with the curtains, I always appreciate that. Oh, some nice stucco all around the edge there on the soffit or whatever it's called. Some, I can imagine that in the summer you'd need that air conditioner. Let's have a quick look at the bathroom. There's also this funny cupboard here which I don't fully understand. Seems to have nothing but pipes in it. Maybe it was where the meters were when these were individual flats. But bath, the shower heads in the bath, toilet. What have we got here? 220 volts, same voltage wattage as you get in most places in Europe. There's a little shaving mirror. Hopefully it's got, yeah, that's the normal thing on that side. On this side it's got a magnifying one which makes everything look bigger. Ooh. And what have I got here? I've got a selection of goodies in the basket, but they also say Szanowni gości, w wypadku nieobchodności, wy możecie przydbać dodatkowe zasoby higieny. Dear guests, you may acquire extra necessities in case of need. Paid service, płatna posługa, and price. So you can get Pantene Pro V shampoo for 2 hryvnias, which is about 20 euro cents, if you like. Which is obviously just a tiny sachet, I should imagine. You can get a Nivea deodorant for 22 hryvnias. You can get a Gillette shaving set or gel foam, Gillette aftershave lasers, and they like Gillette here, that's for sure. Blender Med toothpaste, an Oral B toothbrush, or zubna szczytka as they call it, a bath sponge or machalka dla tila. Some of it's the same as Russian, like machalka, but some of it isn't, like tila would be tiela. A massage hairbrush, a plastic with a K comb, or gribitnitz, and something called context here, which you wouldn't know what that was if you didn't know how to read Cyrillics, but then you can see afterwards zasoby kontracepcji, so it's obviously it's condoms, which they just don't want to say condoms because they're too prudish. Not too prudish to supply them though. For 17 hryvnias you can get a condom brought to the room, or always, or Tampax. But the idea of bringing the condom to the room reminds me a little bit of that joke with Donald Duck, you know, where Donald Duck goes to the hotel with Minnie Mouse and they get a bit frisky, but Minnie says, hey, I want you to take precautions, I'm always practicing safe sex. And Donald Duck says, well, which is, I didn't remember to bring anything in his language. So he rings up room service and he says, which is, have you got any condoms? And they bring him up a condom just like that from that extra set, and they say to him, well, that'll be 17 hryvnia, shall I put it on your bill? And Donald says, which is, what do you think, I'm a bloody pervert or something? Well, it's the way I tell them, isn't it? So it's a nice place, and yeah, it's nice to be here. It's costing us 85 euros a night, which isn't bad actually for the quality that you get. So people say it's very expensive in Lviv, but actually it's not all that bad. I think the key is to ask for the discount. If it wasn't with a discount it'd be 105. Ask for the discount before you go, because 105 is rack, as they call it, and you can get corporate, as they call it, for 85 if you're careful. So much for them through. I'll just show you something, because I actually had a fall this evening while I was filming, because I wasn't really looking where I was going. I had the camera switched off as I was taking stills at the time in front of the university, and let's just get the strap out of the way, but see what's actually happened to my leg. I'm interested myself to know. Oh, I don't think there's much bloodshed, just the odd bit, but it's quite a graze, isn't it? I managed to land it well. But I saved the camera, that's the main thing. Wouldn't like to have lost it with all the film on. So I managed to cradle it. I think I scratched my hand a bit in a couple of places. That I didn't break blood, it was just a tiny scratch, but mainly I scratched my leg. But the camera's okay, so that's alright. Everything else grows back. Cameras don't grow back. Looking out of the window, of course it's night, so you won't be able to see much, but as you can see, I'm looking out over the main square onto the tower there on that side, which is very lovely. And in the morning, no doubt I'll have a nice picture from that. But the morning is the morning, and I've got to get to some sleep. It's now, after a lovely evening, 23:50 Ukrainian time, which is 22:50 Polish time, which I'm still on because that's where I was this morning. But I think it's time to hit the proverbial sack.